Hi there, I'm Dr. Noelle Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today, some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic, choose your thought reps wisely. One of my dogs, Kobe, had epilepsy. It was very well controlled with, of all things, Chinese herbs, but when there was a major stressor, Kobe would be racked with seizures. In his world, mercifully, there were few major stressors, but one of them was thunder. One time, we had a major storm in California, with a thunderclap in the middle of the afternoon that sounded literally like the sky was falling. No Chicken Little version this. Crashing down on our very heads. I rushed over to Kobe and held him, which is about all I could do when he seized, as my poor puppy trembled all over. My mind immediately started whirling. What if he has a major seizure? What if this doesn't stop? It trembles and shakes. What if it's a big one and he's collapsed, bucking and heaving? He's 15 now. He hasn't had a major seizure in years. What if his heart can't handle it? And on, until I was in almost as bad shape as Kobe. And then I thought, what are you doing? My dog was still trembling and shivering, nothing more, yet I was readying for disaster, which is exactly what we do. We rehearse for disaster. We take an event, and rather than address what's actually going on, we let our thoughts tornado through our mind, dragging us into the land of crisis or despair. And the worst of it is that repetition of thought is what determines how your brain changes and grows. Science has taught us all about neuroplasticity, which, simply stated, is how the very structure of your brain changes with what you repeatedly think. That how your brain functions then also changes depending on what you think habitually. If you stay in disaster mode, in problem mode, then your brain gets better and better at thinking in that mode, when what we really need is to be getting a heck of a lot better at the solution mode. Your thoughts are like the reps you perform to keep your muscles in shape. Whatever reps you do, that's the muscles that will grow. I stopped my disaster thinking. I shifted into solution mode. I reminded myself that Kobe hadn't had a major seizure in years, that he was a healthy dog despite his age. I reminded myself that I know good vets, that treatments are constantly evolving, that I would always see to it that my beloved Kobe would get the care he needed. I held him, reminding myself there was nothing more I could do for him in that moment other than to let him feel safe, supported, and loved. It was enough. The trembling eased. All was well. Not just with Kobe, but with myself, as I deliberately reached to grow my brain the way I wanted to grow, solution and optimism oriented. Don't let your thoughts mindlessly drag you where you don't want to go. Practice the thoughts that will take you where you do want to go. Choose your thought reps wisely. Thank you for listening to Up, and check out my latest book, Phoenix Rising, Surviving Catastrophic Loss, Fires, Floods, Hurricanes, and Tornadoes. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, please visit my website, noellenelson.com. Until next time, be well and take care.